Hi loves, today I'm here to show you guys my most current updated, because I have tweaked a couple things, a skincare routine. Well, not skincare routine, but giving you guys some tips on how I've been keeping my face looking very clear, clean, and glowy, and a updated foundation routine. This is what I pretty much do every single day for work, and like right now I'm leaving to my nail appointment, so I'm trying to rush through this, but I've been doing so much better with my face. A couple weeks ago I had a whole bunch of breakouts, and I've changed some stuff and added a new skincare product into my routine, and you guys are going to see when I start the video how crystal clear my skin is looking. I am just like, ah. Let me tell you guys about a couple things I've been doing to help my face from breaking out. One of the things that I already know and I notice is that anytime I put oil around my scalp, if I'm trying to smooth out the hair or, you know, add some shine or whatever, if I come too close to my scalp, the outer part of my face will break out. If I go more than a day without washing my hair, I break out. So if you guys are applying product into your hair and you notice you're getting little bumps here, even on your scalp, it might be that. I literally have to wash my hair every day. I can go one day. If I ever go 2 days without washing my hair, I am really pushing it. My, you know, face or out around here starts breaking out. So I can't do that. I try. One day is the most I can go. So if you guys have been having issues with breakouts around the scalp, you might want to think about what you're putting on your hairline here. If you guys have pelitos, little hairs that are sticking up and all that, be careful with what you put, or even hairspray when you spray it, kind of cover it or shield your face, because if any face product falls onto your face, or not face product, hair products fall onto your face, it will break you out. The next tip is wash your beauty blender or whatever tool you are using to apply your foundation. I would say like the bigger brushes, like the foundation, the concealer, and the blush, stuff that's going to be all over your face. Try to wash it every couple days, or even at least weekly. I have been using my beauty blender to apply my foundations. I literally wash them every day or every other day. It is going to wear and tear the beauty blender a little more, but your face costs more than the beauty blender, right? Our face is priceless, is what I'm trying to say. So cleaning your brushes is going to be a big thing when it comes to keeping a clean face, because there's bacteria and you have dust flying around, and I can go on telling you what gets on those brushes. So clean your applicator, especially your foundation one. The next step I'm going to tell you guys about is make sure you wash your pillowcase at least every week, because you have particles that are flying around in the air and landing on your pillowcase. You have hair stuff, gel, hairspray, serums, oils, all kinds of icky stuff is on your pillow. So when you're running your face on it, it's rubbing all that along with all the dust and whatever. If you have pets, cats, dogs, whatever, if they're on it and everything, you're just getting all this bacteria, nasty stuff, and then you lay on it. You're smothering your face with all that nasty stuff. So I've been washing my pillowcase, and I've been thinking about buying like a silk wrap for my hair for days that, you know, I do not wash my hair that same day or whatever, to wrap it so that all that stuff doesn't end up on the pillow and then on my face. I've been making sure that I do it religiously. Every week I wash my pillowcase. And the last product that I'm going to tell you guys about, it's a product and a tip, is something that I recently discovered. You all know I use my Benigma, and I used to moisturize my face with baby lotion, but baby lotion honestly is not good for you, and my esthetician told me that a long time ago, but it was the only thing that I could use that wouldn't break me out. So my daughter is going through the whole Accutane right now, so her face is very dry, and my office manager told me about this lotion. So I bought it for her, and then my husband started stealing it and using it, and he was talking about how good it was, and since I've been really dry, I said, you know what, let me try it. I kid you not, within 3 days, and I still use my Benigma goes on first, but I kid you not, within 3 days, this thing made my face just flawless. Like, I've never seen my skin do so well. There is 2 kinds. There's a thicker one, which I use for my body at nighttime when I let it penetrate and soak and do its thing overnight. But this is the light one. It's a very light formula. A little goes a long way. You guys are going to see my bare face with just lotion on it when I start the tutorial. You guys are gonna be like, oh my God, I was breaking out so freaking bad, and my face right now is just flawless because of this. It doesn't have dyes or fragrance, and it's paraben free. It's perfect for anybody with eczema. Read about it. Walgreens and Target. I got some at Target, buy one get one half off, and it's like $15. There's tons of it, 16 ounces. You'll never finish this, especially if you're only using it for your face. And I'm just telling you guys, this is, if I can recommend something to you for skincare, it would be this. I'm telling you, and I promise you, your face will look so freaking awesome. I still can't believe my face. Like, I've been using it probably for about 2 weeks now, and when I look at my face every day, I'm just like, oh my god. What I'll do is I'll put on my Benigma at nighttime or in the morning before work, and I let that set in for about 2 minutes, and then I go through, put on, well, actually just in the areas here I leave my eye cream stuff, then I put that on over, let that set for about 3-4 minutes, go do my rest of my body, do my hair so that it really soaks in and it dries. It does feel like oily at first and you're like, oh my god, because it's very glowy, but it soaks in, not greasy whatsoever. It doesn't mess with your makeup, I promise you that. Then I do my primer. You guys will see the whole thing. So this, yes, a bomb. You can order it online. I'm telling you, you can thank me later. This is going to change your freaking face skincare routine, I promise. So that's pretty much it. This video is going to be lengthy, I'm not gonna lie, but I went into very specific details. So I'm going to stop talking because this video is already lengthy and I have a nail appointment in 20 minutes I have to get to. Everything is listed below. I love you guys. Any questions down below, and let's get started. So I washed my face and let's see, where's it? I did exfoliate it with my Queen Helene Oatmeal Honey Scrub. This is going to gently, and I say gently because the grains in this are not as sharp and abrasive as other ones can be. This is going to gently exfoliate and remove any dead skin or any makeup that, you know, your little cleanser or sponge or pad or whatever didn't remove or missed. This is going to remove everything. Then I just go ahead and apply my Hydra gel. Very small piece size. Pat, 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 and then I run the rest on the lid. After that, I take the Vanicream, and a little goes a long way. I just run it throughout the whole face. After that, which I'm actually going to do now, is take this Aquaphor little, it's like a thick little lip thing, and I do this at night and during day. I just run it through my lips because it's going to sit on there while we do our makeup. And the Vanicream on me right now already set in, but make sure that you guys let your moisturizer or whatever lotion set into your face before you start with your primer. If not, you get like those little, they look like fuzzy lint things. Now I'm going to be taking my City Color Primer, and I'm just going to put it all down here around these areas. And where I will go back with a little more and press it in is right here, because this is where my pores are bigger, I've noticed. Put it on the forehead, and then I go like this and I press it into my freaking 11s that I have right there to kind of fill them. And then I just run the rest on my T-zone, my forehead here. In days that I'm in a hurry, I don't do this step here, but because this is more of like a full coverage, making sure we cover any imperfections or blemishes or anything like that, I am going to color correct. I'm starting off with, this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is in green, and green is going to cancel out any redness, which for me right now I have that little guy right there. And as you guys can see, I do have my eyebrows tattooed, unfortunately, and until I have that removed, I have redness here. So what I do is I run it right on the line to kind of diffuse that redness that I have from the tattoo. Then for the under eye area, if you have dark circles, you know, any darkness, any blue or whatever, this is the orange one. It does look like a dark, weird orange, but it's bomb, and a little goes a long way. So I'm just, ooh, I had already squeezed it because I used it yesterday for my daughter. So we're just going to go here. We're just going to take a finger and just pat it through. I know we look sick. It's like the weirdest look. You look like you got like some kind of a freaking zombie disease or something. Then I just take a different finger, pat the green, and I'm sorry if you guys can hear the outside noise, but it got hot in here. So next I'm going to be using the new L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. This is a buildable foundation. It comes with a sponge, and then the foundation is in the sponge. I am in shade N3.5 because I have been testing this product out because I'm doing a full review for you guys, which will be up soon, if not before this video. I normally would go with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation because it's light coverage but buildable to full coverage. But because I am using this and I want to show you guys how bomb it is, so I just take a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to pounce it all around my face. So I'm going to do half of the face so you guys can see. I just go like this, and it is very buildable. I freaking love it. It looks natural and glowy, especially right now that it's wintertime. So I'm just going to start off and pounce this all over my right side. Okay, so this is like one layer, and because the Beauty Blender is damp, it doesn't excessively put a ton of makeup on there. You can build it. I feel like by using this, it presses in because it absorbs a lot of the product, as you guys can see there. I feel like it just presses too much into the sponge, and then when you go here, it's just like sound effects. But I just feel like with this, it's more of a light coverage, and you guys can build it because it is damp. Even though you guys see me going through it a couple times, I'm not pressing too hard into the foundation. I'm like barely tapping it. So this is my face, you know, without it. I don't know if with the lighting you guys can even see the difference, but this is with the foundation over it. So I'm just going to finish this side. So normally you guys see me do my eyes and then my concealer, but lately for like the past 2 months, I've been doing my concealer first and then my eyes because we are doing a neutral look. And by all means, you guys can go ahead and go crazy with your eye. I'm just showing you guys, this is pretty much what I do every day for work, or if I'm just going out, like right now I'm gonna go get my nails and a pedi, so we're just going with basic stuff. So what I do is I just run the Nars Creamy Concealer right here, a little bit down the nose, whatever's left, and then on the other side as well. Next, I just take my MAC pen, and this one's more of like the yellow tone. This is the Light Boost, and then I just go over it. Then just going in with the Beauty Blender, I'm just going to blend it all in. Just pounce it very gently. So you guys can see that like went on so smooth. I love using my NYX Blame It on Midnight. It's a very neutral, soft shadow as a transition color. I am out, so actually I'm going to Ulta after and picking another one up. But what I've been loving a lot too is I take a little bit of, what is this? Oh my God, something I forgot. Oh, Peach Smoothie. I'll take a little bit of Peach Smoothie and just run it in the crease. My camera's flashing over there. But today I'm just going to be using a little bit of Peach Smoothie and running it right into our crease area with a fluffy brush. And like I said, if it's a normal day, I just take a highlighter or a shadow that looks like a highlighter. And this is my favorite, as you guys can see. I just take this little flat angle Sedona 618 brush, and I kind of like mix both of those shades that are there. Let me zoom you guys in. You guys were too far the whole time. And then I'll just pack the color right onto the lid so you guys can see. For the highlight, I'm just taking my Gerard Cosmetics BB Illuminator, and I just put very little on the back of my hand. Take these two fingers and I just pat it on here. Just like this, right on the cheekbone. There, if not, we just add it. A little on the bridge of the nose. If you guys are oily or you contour your nose because you're trying to make it look slimmer, obviously don't highlight your nose like I do. And same on the other side. I do have a giveaway going in case you guys missed it, where I'm giving away one of these. So make sure you go watch. If you do want more of a natural highlight without the powder, you guys can see, look at that. You guys can just leave a liquid or cream highlighter. If you're oily, obviously that's not good for you guys. But if you are normal or dry, look at that highlight, you guys. This is why it's my freaking favorite. But you can leave it like that. But of course, I'm a highlighter freak, so I will be adding very gentle powder over it. I like to do my mascara before I start doing like my contour, my cheeks, and sometimes even my brows, because it gives it time to dry. And since I do cake on my mascara, sometimes I get on the lid, in the inner corner, or down here, so I like to give it a lot of time to completely dry, so then it just flakes off. I'm using a fluffy brush by BH Cosmetics and the Balm, and I'm just going to gently contour, and obviously I can't talk while I do this, so I'm just gently doing a contour. A smaller, thinner brush gives you a more precise, a finer contour. So I just take this random angled brush, and I can't talk, so just watch what I do here. Kind of just like warm up the cheekbone, I guess you could say. You guys can see that. It looks a little harsh, but we're going to blend it out. So where the angled ends right before my hollow here, so it's not so thick. So buff it out. As you guys can see there. Might look a little harsh, but we are going to fix that. I did say that this is a very close, it's not a dupe, but it's a very close dupe to Becca Wild Honey. Yes. So if you guys want that, this is only $5, and it's also in my giveaway. So now we're going to do the other side. It's like a contour bronze look. Ooh, that highlight. And you could just use this as a blush by itself. If you just smile, run it on the cheekbones there, and the cupid's bow, the apples of the cheeks. So then I just take my brush, because it's a base for me, blend it all through. Then I'm taking my ColourPop quarters with a stipple brush and just running it just like that. This is my go-to combo. I am obsessed. Ooh, that looks super harsh on there. I don't know if it's just my monitor showing. If you guys see me looking that way, it's because I'm looking at my monitor because my camera is so sensitive, and some of you guys have complained about the sensitivity. It makes you dizzy. Okay. And I do come back with a little... My husband and daughter laugh when I do my blush because the face I make. So I will come back for more blush after. So I just blend everything through. Did I say that was ColourPop quarters? So then for a more soft highlight, I'm taking Hard Candy in Tiki, or I use Gilded Honey, or I use Maria's highlighter, which is coming hopefully soon, with this Morphe M310. Just hug the cheekbone and just bedazzle it right there. Cupid's bow, and then run the rest here. So then I just come through and I stipple everything together. And then with whatever was left, I just kind of go over to mesh everything together. See, you guys have blush and everything, but it just looks weird. And then if you got a little carried away and you went too low, just take your beauty blender and clean it up. Line it up. You don't even need to bake, girl. You guys notice I didn't set anything because I'm dry and we want this to be a dewy, natural look. And sometimes if you guys set things, you add too much powder and then you look kiki. So just clean it up. No baking needed. Take your baking somewhere else. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to actually go grab the shirt I'm wearing because I have to get out of here soon. And I will come back and we'll finish the brow bones and the lips. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I wiped off, you know, any mascara that was left around my eyes and my lip stuff because I'm going to be putting a plumper. But lastly, for the brow bone, I'm just going to take that same highlighter that we used on our cheekbones, which was Tiki, with this Morphe M558 mini fan brush, and just dust a little bit on the brow bone. I'm rushing now because my nail appointment's in like 30 minutes and I want to get some Starbucks. Normally I'll go with a nude lip, or I use like my Nude by Gerard, or a my Coco, what's it called? I have it right here, which I will be applying. The Balm Coco, my coconut, is just like a sheer lip plumping. It doesn't really plump you, but it's like a sheer tint for the lips. And you can pop on any lipstick that you guys want, but what I've been loving is the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I just dip it in once and don't get it on the outer part of your lips. I'll tell you that right now. And I just... Once that's done and it's penetrated into my lips, I'm not going to do it now because obviously it's still working. I just apply this over it. But to finish off the look, I'm just taking my Inglot makeup fixer, which is going to make everything pop, the highlight and everything. My T-zone might look a little oily, but it's also because of the ring light. Not oily, but very luminous. That needs to set in, but you guys can see, look at that. So that is going to set everything in and make it pop, set all the powder if you have powder on your face. As you guys can see, it's very natural, but completely different from when we started the video. This is the end result of my normal everyday look. It's natural, nothing crazy and heavy. I hope that this video helped you guys out and I gave you some cool tips to kind of perfect any imperfections. Nobody's perfect, but to cover them up a little bit, or if you're having some issues with your skincare. So I zoomed you guys in so you guys can see that. You can still see my skin, you can still see my pores. It's very nice neutral makeup. We're not covering up the face like crazy.